Hey, what's up, guys? This is my first commentary video. Pretty excited about it. No, anyways, um, this is a Saturday night deload back workout for me. This is the first deload I've taken in a long time. I'm way overdue for a deload, so there's not going to be any heavy weight thrown around in this video, but I'm just showing you a couple things that I do for my back. I'm usually always switching things up, but these are a couple exercises that I usually do. I didn't video what I did first, which was underhand grip pull-ups, or call them chin-ups, I guess. I started with those. I did three sets of 10, and then also I went and did, but I didn't videotape either. It was pen lay rows. I did 3 sets of 12 on those, and then this was my last movement, pull or just regular pull downs. And here I am. Oh yeah, I screwed up the camera placement. Obviously, I didn't have it high enough, so I'm sitting there trying to hit a rear lat spread and kind of screw that up. So here we go. Here's another set. Once again, like I said, most of you know, like this whole off season, I've spent a lot of time really trying to bring up my back. It was that one body part last contest that you don't really notice it's much of a weakness until you lose to somebody who has a great back. And that's probably the biggest reason I felt like I lost, was because the guy that beat me had, his back just destroyed mine. Just in overall thickness and also in width. That was really what I thought was the determining factor and what kind of held me back from my pro card at my last show. So this off season, I've spent a lot of time, really trying to thicken up my back and also widen it. But it's just one of those body parts, so this is going to take more time. Like I said, I think it's definitely improved from last show, but my back is still not where I want it to be. So until then, like I said, now that I'm back in prep, I'm just gonna hopefully hope that it looks a lot better than last year, and I think that it does. Anyways, like I said, these are just some lightweight pull downs. I did like 3 sets. I filmed 2 of them. This is right here. This is like actually one of my favorite variations of, like, I also do dumbbell rows, but I always kind of switch between back and forth between these and dumbbell rows, because with this machine, it's just so easy to isolate your lats. You're basically just taking that thing and pulling it straight back. You can't cheat. It's such an easy way to isolate your lats. And also the way that I do it here, you can tell I'm not sitting down on the seat. I'm actually standing. And I feel that way better. When I sit down, I don't like the feeling of it. I get way better contractions when I kind of stand up like I'm doing a row there with one foot's forward, one foot's back, you see here. And then literally I get a really good stretch right there. And then the contractions I get on these are freaking amazing. It's if you can't get a good pump with this exercise, then I don't know what to say. This is an exercise for a lot of people that have a hard time doing dumbbell rows and feeling them. I always take them to this machine because it's so easy just to, like I said, to isolate your lats. So let's see here. I'm trying to think what else I did. Okay, yeah, I think I have another. Okay, I think oh yeah, I'm hitting like another lat spread, I think, here. And again, I screwed up on my camera angle. It's too low. I tell you, it's not that easy to record in the gym. Here I am hitting a rear double bicep. Again, camera angle sucks. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with the detail that's already shown in my back. That's one area that I don't think I hold a lot of fat. So far and obviously you can't really tell here, but I've had friends tell me that they're already seeing like back veins popping out and stuff, so that's great to hear. In this video, guys, I'm 21 weeks out from the Washington State Natural and 23 weeks out from the Empire Classic, which is a local NPC show here. I'm usually against NPC shows, but having the opportunity to do a show that's literally like in my hometown or where I live, and I have a bunch of people, friends and stuff that are that are doing the show as well. So like I said, usually I don't really like to compete NPC shows because as a natural bodybuilder, it's kind of like not really fair to go against enhanced guys that are on steroids and stuff. But you know what? Like I've went to two of the local shows of the NPC shows here recently, and to be honest, it's like yeah, a lot of the guys are big, but it's like the conditioning that I've seen is pretty bad. Like I don't think I've seen one guy that's came in with like striated glutes and hamstrings at all. I mean, it's like I said, the conditioning is pretty bad. So I'm actually curious to see if I can come in with like the conditioning that I'm striving for this prep. I mean, I'd definitely being easily one of the most shredded guys, if not the most shredded guy in the show. You know how they would place me, even though I wouldn't obviously be the biggest guy. But like I said, if I could come in being the best conditioned guy, I'd be curious to see how I could place. All right, here I am hitting some more poses. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with the width. Like I said, the width of my back. I still think that I could probably get a little more thickness. But like I said, it's just my back is definitely not my most genetically gifted body part. That's more like my delts, chest, legs, calves, things like that are more in my genetic favor. This was the last exercise that I did. And actually, I think I've done this before, but I was just watching it. I just subscribed to a really cool YouTuber named I think it's Louis Marco, and he said that he'd made some great gains to his back, and this is one of the exercises that he did. This is this is an underhand grip, and whenever I do things with an underhand grip, I tend to feel it, or where you want to feel it is more lower lat. So when you're hitting that rear lat spread, you're going to get a lot more, kind of like that lower portion of your lats is going to kind of like, spread out more. A lot of people kind of they have developed upper backs, but then you start looking lower on their back and their lats don't really flare out as much. So that's another thing that I've tried to focus on is just having more flare to my lower lats. So that's why I do things like these, and you see like I also do the V grip, the V handle pull downs with those. All right, guys, that's pretty much it.